Hey you guys, welcome back to Libro review. I hope you're doing very nice. I'm sending a lot of hugs and positivity to all of you. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about which is better, Harry Potter movies or Harry Potter books. Let's just dive into the video. That got a little dramatic, but I'm like really excited about this video. I have so much to say when it comes to like the books versus movies like idea. I have been thinking about this video since ages and I was like, let me just film it today. Well, that's the Harry Potter series. If you guys don't know, I have read the Harry Potter series when I had COVID in March, April, and then I reread it in June or something, like May or June or something like that. Spoiler free review of Harry Potter is there on my channel. You can go and check it out. I also have a video where I am ranking each part of the series on the basis of which I like the most to which I like the least. I became a Potterhead and I cannot believe it. I was so skeptical while going into the Harry Potter series or while going into like the Harry Potter world, because I was like, oh my god, it's so hyped, what if I don't like it? It was a big deal in my head. People usually read Harry Potter in their childhood, and in that age I was not a reader, and not just that, I actually used to make fun of the people who used to read fantasy books. Shame on me for that. But I have grown and I have evolved over the years, and I'm at a point where I actually really like the fantasy genre, and I really like Harry Potter, and my fears are like in the trash right now because I have become a Potterhead and I do like Harry Potter. I started with reading the books first before watching the movies. I knew that I'm going to do this for sure. I had watched the first and the second part of Harry Potter long back, like 6 years back or something. I did not remember shit from it, okay? All I remember is that I really did not like enjoy it a lot, especially like the first movie. And now that I'm a reader, obviously I was going to read the books first. But here's what I did. I was actually reading part 1 of Harry Potter, and then I was watching the first movie of Harry Potter, then I read the second part, and then I watched the second movie. I was going on like that so that I get like, you know, the best idea of which is better, books or movies. Thank the Lord that I did not watch Harry Potter first. The first reason why the books are better than the movies and why I am so happy that I did not watch the movies first and I actually read the books first is because the books, the level of detailing, the level of details, also like there are certain characters in the book that you don't really see in the movies. And I was like, what? Like when I was reading the book and then when I was watching the movie, it was so different. Now here's the thing, at the same time I do understand that a movie is what, 2.5 hours long, 2 hours long. Most of the movies of Harry Potter is that long, and in that amount of time it is very difficult to like contain 400, 500 pages, 600 pages of story. Which brings me to the second point. The movie is not bad. Why? Because there are also certain things in the movie which I did not see in the book, and I was like, what? So there are certain things that they have done in the movie which is not there in the book, and it kind of like, you know, keeps the movie flowing in a better way. So for me at a point it became like getting the best of both worlds, you know, getting new content of Harry Potter while watching the movie and getting new content and more content of Harry Potter while reading the books. However, when I'm comparing both of them, I do prefer the books because of the details. The attention to detail and the detailing in the books are crazy. Number 3 is that along with the details, there are certain plot lines that are completely different in the movie. There are certain characters that have not been as celebrated in the movie, they're not as detailed in the movie as they are in the book, and that was sad for me because again I was like really confused, okay? Like I was watching the movie and there was this whole scene, for example, that I really enjoyed in the book, and I was like, oh my god, it's going to be so much fun watching this happen in the movie, and it did not happen in the movie. Like I am not going to give you spoilers, but when you watch it and when you read the book you'll come to know, or if you've read it you already know. I was really expecting like Hermione to go into the forest, but she didn't go, and that scene was super interesting for me when I was reading it, and that did not even happen in the movie, and that was like really sad, which is why I do prefer the book over the movie. Also, the whole Snape thing, it's so much more elongated in the book, and I expected so much more in the movie, so much more, and if it was that elongated in the movie I would go crazy. But at the same time, fourth point, you guys actually watching the things that you have read visually in the movie was nice. For example, in spoiler alert, where the Weasley twin brothers, they actually like, you know, fly away from Hogwarts, and then there's like firecrackers and stuff like that. Like watching it was so funny, and it was so much fun to actually watch that happening. It was so celebratory, and like I was having goosebumps while watching it. Or the part where, again, spoiler alert, Hagrid comes back from Azkaban, and you know, like everyone is like looking at him and everyone is clapping for him, and it is such an emotional scene. I literally cried. I actually cried at that scene, you know, when I was watching the movie. So there are certain scenes in the movie, because you're watching them and it's visual and it's, you know, it's audio, it's so good. Snape, like the actor, he has done such a phenomenal job that I love that character, and I was dying to see more of it in the movie. It was so good. Number 5, the one movie that I actually really enjoyed, and I know that some people don't like this fact about me, but anyways, is the 5th book, Order of Phoenix. Order of Phoenix is so long, you know, and it is very essential. I completely understand that, and I am like, I did like it. It's not like I hate it or something, but it was my least favorite book because of how long it was. And it was also like boring for me. Okay, like that's just the truth. It was just slightly boring for me at certain points. Now the thing is that when I was watching the movie, those boring parts were somehow not there and the interesting parts were there, and I was like amazing. So that is like one part in the entire series where I actually like the movie more than the books. Now coming to the biggest question for the people who have not watched Harry Potter, or you've not read Harry Potter, or you've not done both, what should you be doing first? Should you read Harry Potter first, or should you watch Harry Potter first? Here's the thing, if you read Harry Potter first, then you get to see all the details and you get to see all the mysteries unfold in like this amazing detail is like a big deal, okay, in this amazing detailed manner, and so much is happening, and like your mind is going crazy, and you may lose on that if you watch the movie first. But the other thing is that if you're watching the movie first and you already know like what the story is and what is going to happen, then when you're reading the book, it's like bonus content. So if you have watched Harry Potter already and you're like, okay, I already know the story, but you really did enjoy Harry Potter a lot, and you're like sad that, oh my god, there's no more Harry Potter, then the books are going to be like an amazing option for you, because you get so much more content and you get to live so much more of Harry Potter. Like read the Order of Phoenix, bro, like that's made for you. You are going to be in the Harry Potter world for so long. I cannot give you one answer what you should be doing first. It really depends on your preference, whether you want like bonus content, or do you want to unravel the mysteries for yourself first and then go to the movies and experience like the visuals. It's completely your choice, but these are the two scenarios, and I do prefer reading the book first, because I don't want like a mystery to be solved already for me and like the darkness of it to go away, and then when I read it I'm not like startled. Also the fact that the last movie was divided into 2 parts, I'm really happy that the details were there, but the details were still not like to the point, firstly, and secondly, I cannot believe that there were people out there who had to watch the first part and then wait to watch the second part. That's like crazy. I wouldn't be able to survive the mystery. So basically, obviously the books are better than the movies, but the movies are not bad at all. A must try. I know there are some of you out there who don't agree with me, and you know, you say that the movie has completely ruined the books, but here's my thing, the movies are the movies. It is also made for the people who have never read the books before, and the books are the books, like they were written first, and there was like J.K. Rowling did not really know that it's going to turn into a movie. So they're two different kinds of content, they're two different mediums of content. Obviously they're going to be different, so if you can watch it from that perspective instead of comparing them to each other, it will be nice. And even after that, if you do think that the movies have ruined the books, I'm actually not going to fight you on that, or I'm not going to be like, oh no, but what about this, what about that. No, I completely understand why you may be saying this. So yeah, this was my take on what is better, books or movies. Tell me, are you going to read the books Are you gonna watch the movie? The other option is audiobooks. Harry Potter is available on Storytel as audiobooks, the entire series. It is amazing. If you are not able to buy the entire series of Harry Potter, then you can listen to it on Storytel. It's just for $2.99 per month, and that is like crazy for me, and that is like a whole other experience. I do have another video on it, audiobooks that you must listen to, like for beginners. You can go check that out. What do you think? Are you gonna watch the movies? Are you gonna read the books? Have you done both? Have you not done both? What do you like more? Tell me everything in the comments, and I'm so excited to have all these conversations, and I am so excited for people to come and tell me that, oh my god, I think exactly like you, and I'm so excited for people to come and tell me that I don't really think this is true. Like this is like a whole other world, and like it's amazing. So I'll see you guys in the comments. If you did enjoy the video, please do like, share, subscribe, bell button, all those amazing things. I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye.